UFC middleweight fighter Sedriques Dumas was arrested April 28th in Escambia County, Florida, facing multiple charges, including felony, home invasion, robbery, battery, possession of a weapon by a convicted felon. According to police report, incident stemmed from a domestic dispute with his ex-girlfriend, with whom he shares a child. She alleged that Dumas entered her home without permission, forcibly took her phone, attempted to remove a ring from her finger, assaulted her, and stole a $400 necklace before fleeing the scene. Law enforcement later found Dumas hiding in a dog crate. What the hell? A dog crate in a shed in his new girlfriend's residence. A search of his vehicle reportedly uncovered a large bag of weed. Dumas remains in custody with a bond set at $558,500 and has a pretrial hearing scheduled for May 6th. Nickal has a good attitude about his loss over the weekend to RDR. He's not making any excuses. He's saying that RDR was just a better fighter, more well-rounded, more skilled, more experienced, and acknowledges that he himself just has to get better.
I look at a guy that in RDR that competed against who he's good everywhere, right? Like he has many knockout finishes, many submissions. He's got decent wrestling, and so going in, like I'm just trying to win the fight, and so. He was overall just like more well-rounded and more skilled, more experienced than me. And really at the end of the day, like that's what it comes down to. Like he was a better fighter, and now I know I need to get better, right? Like my goal still remains the same. And so I think that with my skill set and what I've been able to do so far, like there's still so much room to improve. And I knew that going in, but now I think that's even emphasized more, having been exposed like that.
RDR, after the victory, did not move up in the rankings. He remains in the number 13 position in the middleweight rankings. He has his eyes set on Sean Strickland, who's 11 spots ahead of him at number 2. The two have trained with each other, so there must be something he sees that he feels he can exploit if they were to fight. Okay, some odds for UFC 315 on Saturday you can find at the link in the description. So I'm going to do a 2-fight parlay, a decision parlay for the main and co-main event. In the co-main event, Manon Fiorot versus Valentina Shevchenko will go the distance. It's going to be competitive, and it's going to go the full 25 minutes. And same with the main event. Belal's going to take down Jack Della Maddalena and control him for much of the 25 minutes. And when Belal wins, it's almost always by decision, and this will go the distance. So that's a 2.12 to 1 parlay I'm going to do. You can do that at the link in the description.
Across the globe, making it known in the octagon, I've got my own throne. Hands that's in the fight, feel the heat ignite. Victory's a goal in this passionate night.
What up, man? We're in ATL. This is my first time here. I got my man Todd in the building. Let's go. You already know, man, we a main event, right? So we out here, we promoting the fight. But look, this is my first time here, like I said. So if anybody is from here, please comment what we should do. I heard it's a Braves game.
It's a Braves game. We should go to the Braves game.
I think we should go to the Braves game, man. Have a good time. Just tell the people and tell the fans, man, that we out here right now, and to let them know, man, they got an awesome event coming on the way. Come June 14th, it's gonna be live. It's gonna be lit. And guess what, bro? We're gonna do everything that we can in our power to promote this fight and to make this the biggest fight of the year. Cause I promise y'all, bro, the way that I'm getting ready, the way I know Usman getting ready, even though he ain't got no knees, he's still getting ready for the fight of his life, and I'm doing the same. Cause you got a fighter that's looking to kind of recapture and reclaim that title, and then you got another fighter that's looking to get it because he ain't never had it before, right? And this is literally a life-changing moment for me, so I cannot miss out. But yeah, man, Todd, man, tell the people who you is, though, man.
Man, let me tell you something. I get to work with this man every single day. He just got off the plane. The first thing he wanted to do, he said, let's go train. The first day. First time in Atlanta. He didn't want to go to Magic City. He didn't want to go get no grits and
Shout out to Lion Cage MMA. We coming to the gym. Lion Cage MMA. Shout out to you.
He want to go right to the gym. He want to go to the gym. So we're going to the gym. We're going to work out. We're going to put that work in.
Did Leon land a head kick on Belal? Remember the name. Yeah, in the first fight, he did land a head kick on him. You can't take a head kick better than me. 10-8 for Belal. His trolling game on Twitter is underrated, to be honest.
Say to him, say, how are you feeling for this weekend? Big fight.
Big fight?
Big fight. Appreciate you, man. You're the best interviewer I've ever had so far.
Say, do you want to cause violence?
Violence?
A lot of violence. A lot of violence. Yeah.
Do you want to see him wrestle or do you want to see him outstrike?
Fight.
Bang. He wants to see
Bang.
you win on the feet. So you say, Belal,
Hello?
can you win on the feet?
We can.
Oh, there you
You
go.
can.
Say thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you more.
Fala, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Juliana Pena is in the co-main event against Kayla Harrison at UFC 316, June 7th in Newark, New Jersey. Pena thinks that Harrison is on steroids. She looks a lot more muscular than she used to be.
At this point, this drug testing is like the wild, wild west, you know? It's like pee in a plastic cup that has absolutely no security on it and do what you got to do. Even in the, what was that, the Olympics with the Russians being able to tamper with those USADA, like, unbreakable type of bottles and be able to switch the peas in them, you know. Eventually everything that you do in the dark comes to the light, and I cannot confirm 110% whether she is or is not on PEDs, but I will say that back then in the Olympics she looked, you know, like a girl, very feminine, and now she looks super juicy and like cut up, you know, like somebody give that girl a Band-Aid because she's cut. And it doesn't just happen overnight just because you touch the weights a little bit. So, you know, I want to say what everybody's thinking on their minds, which is that, of course, she at some point was on steroids, and hopefully she cycles off of them before June 7th, makes the weight, and pisses clean, because that's what I'm going to be doing, and I want this to be as fair a fight as possible, minus her, you know, being a weight bully and cutting the 50 pounds in order to make the weight class.
Pena, despite being the champion, is a sizable underdog in that fight, which is somewhat rare. Usually the champion isn't that big of an underdog, but she is against Harrison. Pena, though, has fought a lot more in the UFC and has fought better competition.
Just this constant reign of disrespect everywhere I go. It's just like the such is my life. And that's okay, because nothing makes me happier, nothing brings me more joy than to ruin people's nights and to prove everybody wrong. So I'm just being put in a position again of needing to silence everyone. And if anybody has that ability, it's me. And so I'm just feeling right at home in the same spot that I've always been in. And, you know, to be honest, I don't take too much of the betting underdog favorite stuff into stock. I don't let that get into my head at all. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know who I am as a fighter, and knowing the work and the mat time that I've put in gives me all the confidence in the world that I could literally fight anybody. So come on with it, girl. She's in for a long night at the office.
Pascal Kraus.
This is our new breed coat, Joe K-San. Again. One more.